Ladies and gentlemen, despite what the title may tell you, I am not a year older yet. That happens tomorrow. But this is our birthday stream. Welcome to another Paper Mario Randomizer, the game I typically, with the exception of last year, the game I typically stream on my birthday. Doing the thing once again, my favorite game of all time. Couldn't really think of anything else, because such is life these days, I don't have much time to think about it. So here we are. I was thinking of hoping to maybe do something more elaborate, but that's not the nature of things these days. Honestly, I didn't forget about my birthday, but I almost forgot to like kind of do anything for it, other than of course seeing the Mario movie, which is why I am not streaming tomorrow on my actual birthday when I usually do. So that's about all I got. I got my cool Nintendo 64 shirt on. Love that shirt. This is a timed thing. I should have refilled my water. It's not really something I want to take a midstream break on. Let me fill my water. I will be right back, because it's going to get hot in here. That's one of my many household projects. Not only am I getting an AC in here, I gotta put a window in. Not that that matters to you guys. What you guys want to see is my bullshit rule set here that I came up with that's probably going to kick my ass, because that's usually what happens when I do a run on weekdays. Be right back. You're in charge. Cheers. All right. We have our file loaded and our title ready and everything. So we're ready to start. Man, even the stairs make me out of breath anymore. You can tell I'm almost 31. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Let's get ready here. Got water. Got everything I need. So again, like I said, I wanted to be more in depth with this, either do something more elaborate. It's kind of hard on a weekday though, first of all, so I was limited slightly anyway. But again, just the nature of my life these days, I didn't really have much time to think about it, so I just played my favorite game. I wanted to hopefully guarantee some Shy Guy action. So as you can see, and it's been a long time since I've done a 5-star, this is a 5-chapter blitz. Again, I typically make things up as I go, but I really made this one up as I went. Like, this is the settings I usually do. Overworld coins, single coin blocks, all the other usual stuff. But I shortened it to 5 chapters because it is a weekday, and I don't have 3.5 hours today. I got 2.5, I don't have 3.5. So, that's the rule set we're going with. Hydrate and hop in, I guess. That's about all I got. Yeah, let's do it. So let's hope we get some Shy, because I didn't. Let's just hope we get Shy Guys. That's how I would want it. Odds are we will, because there's 2. Hey. Yep, okay, that increases our odds. So, let's see what our chapters are first. I was gonna say, there's 2 chapters that have Shy Guys in them, so that helps us out a little bit. And odds are you end up with one of them. And getting Watt basically guarantees that, I would say. Like, he opens access to Chapter 5, depending on how things open up for you, and he is required to finish Chapter 4. So that right there is a telltale sign that at least one will be involved. So that's good. Alright, so what do you have? Anything important? You have a yellow berry, not replenishable. I could get it right now if I really wanted to. A watt upgrade and a repel gel, so we want at least 25 here. Possibly 30. At least 25, possibly 30. Yeah, so we want 25. I'm going to take this yellow berry just in case. So 26. 25 from this point on. And maybe 30. 30 of Chapter 5 is required. I have a feeling it will be. Based on everything I have seen so far. Did we get them both? We got them both. We got 4 and 5, baby. All right, so we have Chapter 1, Chapter 2. We have Chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So no 6 or 7. Sorry, dead. I guess that's a dead meme at this point. Whatever. Sorry, brain rot. No 6, 7. We got Chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're not guaranteed 2 jump upgrades, but we are guaranteed 1. Oops, wait. Alright, so let's do this. So let's see what we got. We need to get that key that's over there now whenever we find the Sushinator. We don't need that key. I will gladly take light shrooms, of course, always. So we have 2 of those now. That's a good thing. That is good insurance. Cheap enough, and I got money right now. So let's check the shops and then see where we want to go from there. We could go to 5 right now. I always say that is kind of a wise decision. The beach is always kind to me. The only thing I can't remember, did I? Actually, yeah, I think I did require, you need the frying pan to cook, if I remember correctly. I thought about not putting that setting, because that is the traditional Blitz setting, but I like having the frying pan to cook. I don't know why. At least I thought, speak of the devil. Alright, well, so we don't have to worry about that now. It's the only thing I couldn't remember, and we straight up do not need to worry about it, so that is perfectly fine. Another example of me speaking one into existence. We might as well just check that right now. Here you go, take that. Okay, so it's checked, and we can cook. Hey, yeah, we don't need that now, so I bought that yellow berry for nothing. I don't want to check. I want to sell, if anything. Jesus. So I'm thinking here. Part of me wants to just go straight to Chapter 5 and check the beach. Again, the beach is just... Good things happen when I go to that beach. Usually. I don't know why I'm talking to the wrong people today. But let's try to get a jump upgrade first, perhaps. Because right now we'd have to battle our way there. Actually, no, I have a hunch. Flying by the seat of my pants today. Let's hope it's not 7 scale, so it goes quick. Yeah, it's not bad. Honestly, that's 4 or 5. Yeah, it's actually a 1 scale. Fuck me sideways, Batman. Okay. You know what the best part about no Chapter 7 is? We can't have a 7 scaled 7. Which probably means we get a 7 scaled 4. That we have to clear first. I don't know if this does anything while he's up there. We'll find out. It might knock him over. Didn't. But now he gets to be, like, extra dizzy because he's upside down, too. Aha! As expected. My guy looks like he's going through it. God damn. So that was a 1 scale. Come on, good things happen when we go to the beach.
Pizza time.
Pizza time happens when we go to the beach, apparently. Look at that.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
Triple Bossy Deluxe on a raft, 4x4 animal style, extra shingles with the shimmy and a squeeze, light axle grease, make it cry, burn it, and let it swim. That's a letter. It's a letter. Double dipping on letters, hell yeah. Okay. Board your Tuesday, baby. Board your Tuesday. You love to see it. That's our replenishable cake mix. So let's get a second one of those. Ah, fucking cocksucker, I hate this thing. This one always gets you. That... whatever. We got our third letter. Guy's getting a pain in my ass. This guy here, it's my birthday stream. He's not supposed to piss me off today. Come on over here, jackass. Lord's Badge. The one that saved our sub 2 hour run after I just straight up fucking goofed. So everybody knows, I'm always goofing. I goof for a profession, one might say. As a profession, whatever. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I had the sub 2 hours in the bag, and then I just straight up just pushed the wrong button for no reason. And then the Lord's Badge saved me when I was about to die. Holy moly, Batman. Okay, so we have a replenishable lemon here already, too. Let us... Another Lord's Badge! I told you the beach is always kind to me. Come on now. Never doubt the Yoshis. My goat's gonna be on the big screen tomorrow. Never doubt Yoshi. He's gonna have a gun, which makes him even cooler. I did say Weast, actually. This is a Weast stream. Alright, so this is some good shit here. Okay. So that blocks us from getting into Chapter 1 at the moment, but I could easily drum up 4 coins somewhere. But what am I doing? No, whatever. I already committed to this. I should have gone the other way first, but whatever. Does not matter. So yeah, I already drummed up 2 coins. Now I just gotta drum up 2 more. Ew. Lord's other badge is expensive. Now I just gotta drum up 1 more coin. Okay, that's potato salad or whatever. We get sand in the potato salad all the way over there. Alright, so that was kind to us, but it did not give us what we wanted necessarily. So, let's assess. 3 is not an ideal option right now. 1 is an option. Prologue is also technically an option. Let's do Prologue. At this point, we're kind of looking for a jump or a hammer upgrade, or maybe even bombette. Or bow. Anything to get us into another chapter now, essentially. Mailbag. What am I doing? Getting ahead of myself is what I'm doing. Probably a jump upgrade, because now that we know we for sure need 30 star pieces to get Jade Raven, because Chapter 5 is in logic. Yeah. Jump upgrade would be great, because otherwise I'm just passing star pieces. I could get everyone stop what you're doing. "2026 is the year of Yoshi, ladies and gentlemen. It is Yoshin time." Whoops, what did I get stuck on there? Oh, now I'm gonna lose those coins that I just drummed up. Whatever, I'll drum up more in a second. Not ideal here. Starting to think I should have gone to Chapter 1 first. Getting a lot of obscure items to start this one. That is interesting. Let me see if I can make him spawn again. Hell yeah. How about one more time? Nope. Gotta talk to him every chance we get here. I'll take that, sure. Scarf, which we don't need. Get that out of my way. There we go. Can't get that right now. I don't know why I grabbed that. I didn't need that. Good. It's fine. Yeah. I'd say I was gonna drum up a coin, to be fair. Alright, fascinating. Alright, that's cheap. That's a very good thing. Okay, so... interesting setup here so far, so we don't really have a ton we can do other than go to Chapter 1 and check Mailbag. Or battle the blooper, but we don't want to do that under any circumstance, really. Yep, we're going to Chapter 1. Probably where I should have gone first, but I had a hunch. Sometimes we follow those. Yeah, take my money, jackass. Oh, the letters. Makes me think that Parakarry check's gonna be something big in Chapter 2. Fuck. There we go. Nah, I thought that was bow at first, but no, that is... okay, there's a fortress key, so... gotta keep that in mind for when we get our boy Cooper. I don't think it's gonna be here, so I'm gonna check Cooper here first. Bombette. Very good. Very good. That is Chapter 2 access. Access to the aforementioned Parakarry check. And that's a coin. So let's head down to the village and see what we find down there. An early Bombette. You guys know how I feel about an early Bombette. That is huge. Whoa. This might be cheaper life streams too. Okay, so I'm not buying those right now, but let's keep in mind that there's like 3 fortress keys in vicinity of each other here, which is kind of weird. I was gonna say, as I was playing around, I'm hoping I didn't accidentally, what's it called? Put that setting on where, like, the items are only in their respective chapters, but... what did I find? I found shit in Chapter 5, right? That was not Chapter 5? Actually, yeah, because, what's it called? Jade Raven's Eyes. But yeah, I did. It's just a strange, crazy coincidence that I found Bombette and 3 keys here. Hopefully. Hopefully it's a strange coincidence, at least. And yeah, we found Boo's portrait outside of there, so yeah. Actually, yeah, we found that in Chapter 5, so yeah, it is just an odd coincidence. Just keep that in mind for when I have money. Alright, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4. Actually, no, fuck you, 3, 3, 3. Ass. Can't win them all. I'm lucky enough to make 31. Forget about winning something like that. Hey, I got one right after that pivot to 3-3-3, technically. Okay, we'll see what scale this chapter is. Probably just shooting star these guys. Whoa, that's a high scale. I'm gonna assume that is a 7 scale. What did you have? You had 10. That is a 6 scale, looks like. Okay. Will this get me in danger? Find out. Nope. So we have a direction, and it's Chapter 2. We could enter 3, but that's not ideal. Because we wouldn't have a way back at the moment. There's a screaming child outside, but that has become normal here, so I will not be concerned by it. Moving on. Alright, so as soon as we get... Well, not necessarily... I don't know, maybe. Like, that'll get us a lot. We know where 3 fortress keys are. As soon as we find Cooper. That's kind of crazy. So, yeah. We do have odd key as well, which, I guess really just gives me a shortcut pipe to 4 at the moment. Okay. Let's move. An early ride on the train, ladies and gentlemen. You know that excites me. Again, a jump upgrade would be great, just so we can start getting every star piece we come across. Let's do what we do, Bombette. Let's get this train moving. It makes you wonder, if the train can go the other way and blow up the rock, why can't it go this way and blow up the rock? But, again, to be fair, the original game didn't design it that way. That's just the randomizer. I was gonna say I'm trying to not push it tonight, since I have a movie to watch tomorrow, but we have to. If I were to skip a train sequence, like, we'll skip the ones after this if there are any, but if I were to skip a train sequence on my birthday stream, I might as well just end the stream right now. That would not have been cool. In the name of what? Finishing an extra 20 seconds faster? Nonsense. Straight nonsense. It's not how we do it in these parts. Pass. Alright, I have a feeling this check's gonna be something we need. Oh yeah, I was dead wrong, baby. There's a jump upgrade. That is a great thing to see. And that now opens up Chapter 3 to us, basically. Whoops. I want that shooting star. Shooting stars are always good, especially when they're free. And everyone we can here. Okay, let's do everything we can here for the time being. You never know. Alright, since we can't go this way at the moment, it's worth to just check this and then head back up. We'll take that. We can't necessarily get everything over here, but again, knowledge is power. So far we know where 3 of the keys are for the fortress. And we do know where a key for Tubbleblubb's castle is. None of which we can currently access. Oh, we don't need that. What am I doing? This ain't a full rando. This is 5-star. 7 ain't involved here. Parry, that is convenient timing. We can do some more here now. Alright, that actually doesn't move the needle for me up there at all. That was all shit. Let's do this check before I forget to do it. At least I think it was all shit. That was all shit, right? Yeah. I mean, eggs are nice. Eggs taste good, but that's... in this context, that's all shit. So now we can do the desert, which is kind of cool beans. The only problem is I'm really bad at doing it from this way, which is strange, because this is the way you're supposed to enter the desert. I'm just used to doing it backwards all the time. Okay. We can also technically enter the runes, which technically could be advisable, because we wouldn't get far in to where we'd have to backtrack a ton with 0 keys. And we're going to be passing it. Okay. Desert map. Well, that doesn't really help me in terms of which way is the fastest, so I'm just gonna wing it and do what I'm comfortable with so I don't fuck it up. Okay. An early Bombat and an early Parakarry. 30 minutes in, those two, and even you throw Watt in there. Like, Watt doesn't hold you back as much checks-wise, but, come on. Like, Watt doesn't hold you back as much check-wise, But, it's good. It's always good to have the homie, as we know. Having what is never a bad thing. Alright, so let's... This one's kind of on an island by itself down here, so we want to grab that first. I think. I also don't know anything about anything. We could also turn this into, like, a loop, which also isn't a bad idea. Yeah, let's try something different here. Let's get jiggy with it. So we got that. I'm just gonna go straight across. So anything in the bottom 2 rows are gonna be covered by the time I'm done here. Anything above that I'll still need to check once I come back out. Wanted to avoid that, whatever. Alright, so now I need to go up this way. Okay, just a mushroom there. Cooper! Okay. We're opening up here a bit. That does a lot for us in Chapter 1. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen. We're opening up here big time. Shout out to the Oasis. Okay. So that does a lot for us. Alright, everyone get away from that. Okay, so 5 HP on them. I want to say that's vanilla? I think that's just... Or no, that's either 4 or 5 scale. Okay. Yeah, who knows? So it's 4 or 5. Yes! And we know where the other Watt power-up is. That's a good thing. Don't need that. Don't need that. Kind of want that though. No, we'll find more. Let's not backtrack here. Shit, my map. I need my map. Okay, so actually I'm gonna grab this one because I'm gonna forget about it otherwise. It's a backtrack. It is not the fastest path. I want to make that clear, but I will forget about it otherwise. Alright. Okay, so that's everything in the bottom half done now, except for the question block, which we will get on the way there. No, wait, not the question block, excuse me, the fucking the tree. Okay. Star piece wise, we are at 11. Okay. We got lyrics. That's kind of what I was expecting. Now we got 13. We have seen replenishable lemon. This is well within logic. Whoa, what am I doing? I'm getting herky-jerky with it. It's a good thing to see. You can have that. Actually, let's buy this first. Am I full? Ass cheeks. Stop hoarding items here. I have a tendency to do that. Probably adds more time onto my runs than anything else. Okay, so let's see if that still counts. It does. Alright, we're not gonna sell that. We'll just toss it when the time comes. This controller's a little off today, I swear. Strange things be happening. Where is it? Behind me? Yep, that's it. That's a hard one to see. Even with the hint thing on. More money. Cool. So that's not really much of a problem anymore. So we can go to 3 or back to 1, and either would really make sense at this stage. Okay. So, let me see here. Focus on the map. I need to do is... head up this way. Yeah, it's feeding me star pieces. I'm thinking 5 could end up being the first chapter we have to clear. Quite possibly. Let's take our normal path here. Swoosh. Chapter 5 just opened up to us big time. And since once we get the star pieces, we might be a hammer upgrade away from clearing that chapter. Okay, let's do this first, then we'll go back into the runes. Train. The desert's been kind to us today, ladies and gentlemen. That's a key, maybe a storeroom key? Yep, it's a storeroom key, okay. The desert just opened up this whole world to us big time. We got a lot of shit to check now. Maybe even a little too much to check, because any of these could be the right path in a sense. So let's just do the very little we can do here. Very, very little. Like, we don't have a key, but I'm just doing this because you never know. We got that whole stone early. You never know. Don't need that. Chapter's not involved. Oh, right, we can't do that. Which means I can only check this. Yep, okay. So, let's do the obscure stuff here. First. Let's actually do, because there's going to be one check. That's making me backtrack a little. Let's do this first. Nothing? Okay, that's fine. It's fine. What am I at star piece now? I had to... That's 16, alright. I gotta start getting the ones that are around town here, too. And do my other miscellaneous checks around town that I'm not thinking of. 1. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6. I'll roll the dice on 1. Fuck you. Take that. If I still my item in... Oh, because I just got an item pouch from him, didn't I? I don't know. I don't remember anything. Alright, there's one check I can do here right now, and I'm going to do it. And we're going to do some miscellaneous stuff. And probably battle the, that blooper to open up shortcut pipes there. Yeah. Okay. So you do have stuff to check there. So let's do this. I think it's in our best interest to head in Chapter 5 next. Do the entire jungle, essentially. Because we are... what am I away from clearing this chapter? Is it just the hammer upgrade? What am I missing for this? Oh, well, obviously Jade Raven, yeah. I don't have that yet. I just know where Jade Raven is. So there is a castle key. Okay. Yeah, we take that. Alright, there's really... Could go to Chapter 3. I could go back to Chapter 1. And I could go to... Let's do 3 while we can, I guess. I don't know, it's such a tough call, because I can do the jungle, but I would like to go back there with Jade Raven, and I just don't have the star pieces at the moment. I do have the ammunition to beat those Koopas down there anyway. Let's do Chapter 3. That's... Just, no thoughts, just vibes. Like, we have Boo's Portrait, we have Bombat and Parakarry, so we won't get trapped anywhere. But I don't think we're gonna go to Tubba's Castle yet. That doesn't seem like a advisable move now with just one key. Probably. There really is just so many ways right now, and yeah, I guess maybe you play the odds with the jump upgrade there, but again, I still need 14, I think, more star pieces before I can even entertain that. Clearing Chapter 5. So let's work on that. This area is where you get super boots in the game, so naturally there's a lot of flip panels here. So that'll help us in that quest, and then we can think about 5, and hoping that a hammer upgrade is along the way. What am I doing? What? I lost it? You could also argue I can do Chapter 1 and hope that the key's along the way, because we are 1 away from clearing both of those chapters. Same logic applies, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we're in a peculiar spot. This is the part that, like, could make it, like, sub 2 hours or not, which I doubt it will be with 5 chapters involved in my skill level, but you never know. So up top first, we have record. That's going on your permanent record. Why did I stop playing? My finger, like, spasmed. My right thumb does this thing, like... Okay, I can't make a crack right now, but it, like, gets stuck sometimes. It doesn't hurt ever, but it's just kind of always done it. And that's what happened there. There we go, I made it crack that time. Is there something wrong with me? Let me know in the chat. Get every single one of these we can. We cannot leave any panel unturned. Oh, the fan is back in action, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I missed. I need 10 more. And there's still some in Toad Town for me to get to, so we're in not a very bad spot at the moment. The instant I get Jade Raven and all the goodies that are up there, just right back to that jungle. Thanks, Bo. Means a lot. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Yep, take that. I think I need to get item pouches out of my settings here, because, like, that just makes me hoard shit. So we've seen that. Oh wait, duh. Can't forget. By the time we get back, we'll be covered. Ass. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Jeez. I might fall down there. I have no idea. I cut that close. Doesn't really matter, though. It's nothing important. See ya. I could just buy a cake now. Now I can use the other one for, Hungry Yoshi if I need to. Alright. One more check outside here, I guess. Where am I? 5 more, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Do this. We will not enter Gusty Gulch yet. I think it is steering me in that... Like, the amount of letters I'm getting is an indicator. Because that's an easy way to get star pieces. Like, that's a huge indicator of where the game is steering you, essentially. So let's do what the game is telling us to do, essentially. Let's get star pieces. We got the one over there already. This will be a little bit of a venture here, but we're gonna do it. Because then there's 3 on the way to where I'm going. And then we're covered. Debating if I want to battle that blooper or not. I am not really inclined to. Let's leave it at that. The one to open up the shortcut to 5, that is. Just kind of not inclined to do so. We'll just keep riding the tuna. I'm not gonna need that. Not even for the piranha, lava piranha. And hold on to the cake, actually, just in case we end up, again, beating the chapter here. Alright, so we're at 27. Good. Let's go up here, get our Jade Raven, and then lore and the wonders of Chapter 5. As deep as the game will permit us to go. Gotta make sure we spend an even 30 here. There's some no-brainers here, of course. Repel Gel's one of them. Yeah, actually, I don't need to spend an even. We want the watt power up for sure, because I already spent one, technically. 4. Just, yeah, whatever. Okay. Got him. Okay, so let's do Chapter 5. I have coins inside, I'm just gonna throw away items along the way. I guess. Fuck it. We're gonna be using battle items here too, because again, I got an ass load of them. And let's just hope we find that hammer upgrade along the way. I'm not gonna go to 1 right now, even though I can. I am not going to go to... stuff I have in the sewer, even though I can. I like our odds here, and the game seems to be steering us in that direction. I'm also kind of doing some sound testing here, because I need to get an AC in this room somewhat soon. So I'm seeing if this air interferes at all. Which apparently it does not. My voice still seems to be going through pretty clearly. And it doesn't seem to be picking up the sound, which is good. Because the AC, while it might be a little bit louder, it's going to be at the window behind me. Like, not directly behind. Like, the fan is right here. The window's... it's going to be just up and over there. So. Not that that is anyone's concern. But yeah. Okay. So... that's right, we could have got that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So technically, we have everyone we need to beat this seed except for Bo right now. Black Alester is not a requirement. Cabario, in our hearts, is a requirement, but is technically never a requirement. Sounds like a police chase going on. I hear sirens. If I die, everybody, remember me for who I was. And that would be a guy who just got to miss his boy on the big screen. Come on, jungle, be kind to me. There's even other things this jungle could open up. Like, if we find the other fortress key here, that's a chapter clear. We just have to go back and get the other 3 keys along the way. The jungle's always kind, ladies and gentlemen. Chapter 5 is always kind to us. I just don't feel like slowly defeating them all. So yeah, we're just gonna do that then. You'll have to test more on my own time here. Like, it feels like when this is on, it might be muffling my voice out a little bit, but otherwise, it appears to be getting it perfectly. Yeah, it might be muffling my voice out a little, if anything. So that's something I'll have to study. That's on my own time, of course. Right now, I'm kind of just casually watching it as I'm doing things. Yeah. Cutscene. Alright, keep it rolling. Keep it. No, wait. Yar. Sure, that works. Do it right. Yep, I knew he'd do it right in the middle. He always stops right in the middle. I probably don't need those coins. So let's keep moving here. Guess one semi-important thing I haven't done yet. That's ass. It's all ass. That's all ass. I mean, bomb bet's not horrendous. I can at least power bomb for 5, but that all is meaty. That is straight booty. Boom, boom, boom. And that's what we're gonna do. It's just a coin over there. Let's get our last guy here. Yeah, we take that. It's so expensive. I guess it's power bounce seed then. Hopefully, what's it called? The Dodge Master one is cheap too then. Gotta use these items eventually. Alright, Ralph. Let's do what we do. His name's not Ralph. His name's Raphael, whatever. Alright. I'm gonna take a risk and enter that volcano. No lackey makes that a little bit longer of a backtrack. Actually, not by much. It's not really a problem. So let's do this check, because we can do it now. We don't want it to bite us in the ass in case it's a hammer upgrade. It bit us in the ass, and it wasn't. I'd like to at least get a chapter clear out of this or something. But again, there's a lot going on in Chapter 1 still, and there's a couple things to do in the sewer now. Excuse me. And there technically is more in Chapter 3 that I just didn't feel like doing. Because I don't want to make that walk unless I have all the keys. Unless I absolutely have to. But this is as good of a path as any to take. I mean, you know. We are simply just a hammer upgrade away, and we had a lot to check here. That's as good of a path as any to take. And there's still a good amount in here to check. Ow. Let's get in danger now while I can. Because why not? Oh boy. Alright, so we can't go anywhere that way yet. Let's... There's a couple things we can do down here, and that's it. It's been a while since I've had to do this one, bear with me. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna... It's been so long, just do this before I get myself killed. Hoping for a vanilla hammer here. I usually have lackluster when I get here, as you can tell. I want that over something else I have in here, I'm sure. Yep, I do. Alright, well, that was a bust. Damn. That is a brutal scene right there. I think we're gonna go to chapter 1. Because there's a lot we can do here. Once we get these keys, of course. Now we got Cooper, we can get him. 1, 2, 3. Would have liked to have cleared a chapter by now, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Yeah, I should have stored some of this shit. I'm overloaded. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this time I picked the right path. That will actually get me somewhere decent. Oh, letters, Batman. That hammer needs to be somewhere nearby, because everything keeps steering me in the direction of, you must clear Chapter 5 first. Like, it is just aggressively shoving me in that direction. Yeah, I'm not really getting anything here. Yeah. So we don't waste an asset at this point, it doesn't really matter. Damage dodge is cool. Dodge master's expensive. Actually, yeah, not damage, just defend plus, excuse me. That's what I meant to say. Actually gonna put that on, why the hell not? What do I have to lose at this point? Come on. Up with the hippity hop. Zilch. Zilch. Not zilch, but doesn't get me anywhere. Somehow that did not touch him, that's crazy. Alright. Cool. I mean, well, I mean, that does give me 4 more checks, to be fair. Just wasn't necessarily required. I'll take the extra damage, though. Alright, I have a feeling that... I mean, I don't have a feeling, it's just, you know, do I want to do the friggin'... But actually, no, this is a check, so yeah, we kind of have to do that. I was forgetting that Bombette herself is a check down here. Just a matter if I want to do the pit or not at this stage. I could certainly use the level ups. Won't deny that. That getting me those 4 checks is interesting. 5 checks, technically. That bit me in the ass once. It's easy to forget that that little icy area is technically not the entrance to, It's technically... You're not in Chapter 7 then, so that one, that upgrade block... That is to, the left of the pipe for chapter... I'm stumbling over words. That is to the left of the pipe before you walk through the chapter... Before you go through the other pipe for chapter 7. Fucking Christ. Is a check that is basically a sewer check. It is not a... You know. It's not a chapter 7 check, so that is in logic here. But I'm gonna do this anyway, because I can use the XP, and it's 6 scaled. Problem is, I don't have a great arsenal of aerial attackers. Too late, I already made the decision. Why wouldn't my buttons? Controller might be dying, honestly. I don't know why my buttons didn't work there. I at least want someone who can attack in the air, ready to roll here. There we go. Yeah, do it. Fuck it. And then Wadd'll take out the problem. Sorry, Watt. And some 4 bangers here too, so we're gonna level up fast. I know, yeah, no, I only have 6 HP, not 5. Just wondering why I didn't do anything there. Let's see. Could be useful in a little bit. Yeah, just keep leveling up until I can put something useful on. Fuck you. I do need to get a clunk on him, though, before I do this, ideally. Fuck you! Jesus. Whatever. Read that. Watt's gonna take this out again. Sorry, buddy. I should have taken that hit. Yeah, well. So yeah, that just blows them up. That's right. Alright, so that's some helpful leveling up. That will allow us... What is... Something's up with this. Without a doubt. Oh boy. Be careful here. Put that on. Whoa. Okay. I don't know. Keep moving. One of my hunches, even though I technically didn't say it, one of my hunches ended up being right, and that's chapter clear. Let's go bake a cake, shall we? Well, withdraw our cake, I should say. That was a great decision. Took a shot in the dark and it worked, baby. Alright, yes, to claim... I would like to claim one of these. I would like to claim one of these. I would like to claim one of these. One of these. Okay. Kind of loaded now, but whatever. Never know what scale this could be. As long as I got that and my cake. Where's my cake? Did I not withdraw the cake? I'm the worst. I could have sworn I withdrew it. Let's get out of my way. Okay, let's do it. So, like, really, I should have gone to chapter 1 there first, technically. I think my finger's grazing the Z button, actually. I think that's my... But that Z button is flimsy, so it might just be contacting? I don't know. Oh, I got 2 backups. Yes, you shall. So we can feed our good friend. There's a ton we can do here, and we still need one more stone thing. We still need another rock for chapter 2. We need one more item for chapter 1, one more for 5, and oddly enough, we still need all 4 keys for chapter 2. And still need 2 more keys for chapter 3. Don't ask me how I forgot about that. But alright, let me, just because the ad's about to run, I'm going to pause here. There we go. Okay, be right back. Okay. Do it. I dropped the train in right? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not Shy Guy Saturday, so instead, happy birthday to me. I am in my favorite place. Hey, buddy. My good friend. Here you go. Yeah. It's something that's worth money, at least. Alright, what do we got in here? Nothing. Money. I'm not gonna need money. Dolly. Holly dolly. My guy was in midair. For once it's not 7 scaled, so I'll take that. I think that's a 6 scale, though. 9 on Shy Guys. 5 scale. That makes this a probable 4 scale. Good. Shit. Yeah, I mean, I can't really use that last one. Hopefully the only battle we're doing here. I'm gonna try to skip the Lantern Ghost. I guess I was right. You know, the last time I didn't skip something, I ended up being right. But that's an outlier. Let's take the XP and move on. Can't leave it behind, you never know. Right, so nothing else here. Love to see that. Is 5. Jesus. Yeah, it's really all we can do. Okay. I'd like to see that. Both the key and the FP plus. Who knows how expensive that shit is, though. Not expensive, good. Finally win something here with these badges. That's not going to be useful enough for me to grab. It's a 1 scale. Yes. We have a chance for the whole family. It's possible. It's possible. We just gotta find Lackey. Okay, whatever. Not sure what I was doing there. No clue what I was doing there. Not gonna be able to do the shortcut without Lackey, so... Oh well. Oh, right, yeah, duh, we gotta beat the Shy Guy first. Well, okay. Okay. That's fascinating. Is he gonna be stuck there now? There we go. See if I can get out of here this way anyway. Hell yeah. There you go, buddy. Star pieces galore this seed. So that's actually kind of indicating to me that it wasn't necessarily a guarantee that that was going to be an early. That might be useful for me. We'll get it on the way back. You know, an early chapter 5, I kind of just assumed. Because they're still getting star pieces left and right. But I forget how it was explained. Somebody who plays the randomizer and is much smarter than me once said you would need to be, like, able to encounter 60 for a 30 requirement to be in logic. I believe that was the terminology that was used. And my god, I'm getting close. I'm curious if that Mega Quake's any good. It's too expensive to put on, though. Tough scene. Yeah, we're not getting sub 2 hour this time, that's for sure. I thought this would have gone a lot fast. I mean, of course, once we get a chapter clear here, like, we're close on everything except chapter 2. Like, we're one item away for the other 3. It's just we gotta find them. I was hoping to be a little closer to 2 hours than 2.5, but such is life. Fuck you. That's so weird that I've gotten 2 seeds now recently. It seems a little weird, like, not seeing things, like, on the way to things as much as I normally would. At least that's how it feels. Let the obscure stuff continue. Man. Still nothing that moves me forward, really. Power Plus, also too expensive. Shocking. We're still not going to battle the Lantern Ghost. I'm going to roll the dice there. We're going to roll the dice there. Right, Whooper? So let's get everything we can over here. Hopefully at least maybe get a, like, not even a chapter clear after this, just like a chapter 2 item or something. Just something. Like, we still need 4 runes keys. Fucker. There we go. Acid. Seed's making me think. Thinking after this, I might make the run to Chapter 3. Hope that that last key's there along the way. Actually, no, we will... Well, we're going that way anyway, so we're gonna do our other sewer stuff first. Yeah, I'll take it. Egg. The fuck? There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to me. And happy Shy Guy Saturday on Tuesday. It's always Shy Guy Saturday. Y'all know how it works. Whatever. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I think that would have dodged anyway, but whatever. Ooh. That's that. Try to get ourselves into danger here and then use a couple, maybe one repel gel. Those are not replenishable at the moment. Life shrooms are. They do have quite a few of them. If there was a boss I was going to use it on, it's this one. So I think we'll use one here. Let's keep things moving. Maybe. I don't know. I'm indecisive. Decisions are hard. I also don't really have any way to penetrate the defenses here, so that hurts a bit. I didn't even bring them? I did, okay. That's what I thought. Of course, other than Watt, of course. Watt eats defenses for a living. Let's see what this does here. Good. Let's eat 'em up. Yeah, why not? Alright, I'd rather burn the life shroom now. Keep the other one for now, because we definitely won't burn another one after this. Yeah, he's done on the next turn. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Defense. That's how we do it. Kerblue it. Right, come on. Still need BP. Sorry, planning important stuff. So let's check the badge shop, and man, we weren't really, like I said, we weren't really given a concrete way to go, but I think doing the sewer stuff and then running chapter 3 is a pretty by-the-numbers bet. Never mind, we're clearing chapter 1. I don't know if this is going to be any good, but we're going to find out. Alright, what do I got here that'll help me do that? A shooting star and a, snowball. Yeah, that's fine. We got Watt, and yeah, we're fine. I got 4 life shrooms still. Let's rock and roll. There's moments where, and that one sticks in my head now more too, because that quote was used to announce Fox in the movie by the Mario Galaxy account. There are just times where I say Star Fox quotes, and I don't even realize it. Kind of like, Mario 64, where I say, yippee! I'm so glad I ended up doing the pit. That was a crazy outcome. Yet, of all things, bow, which gets me a chapter clear and a ton of other checks. And then most of those checks actually ended up amounting to nothing, now that I think about it. But, logically speaking, it's a, that would normally be like an overwhelmingly wonderful thing. What the fuck? This Z button's toast, because I did not nick it that time. That was so terribly... That was such a... That was so... That was the worst time that could have happened again. Yeah, so, like, I am nicking it, but, like, just... It's so shot that just from my finger being on it, it triggers sometimes. That's what I'm now realizing. Like, I'm barely pressing it. I need to be careful. And probably start using a different controller, because I do have 2 backup ones with USB ends on them, so let's be careful here. Let's not let that happen again. This thing's making me kind of nervous now, but we'll play it the same way anyway. Hell yeah. Still got it. Okay, a couple more checks here. Boss fight. Another inadvertent pressing of this shot Z button. Okay. Sorry, planning important stuff in between here, such is my life these days, as I stated at the beginning. Everything's quick, 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 boom, boom, boom. No, there's never really a reason for me to have that. Or is there? I don't know. Anything's possible with the Blitz. Even a 5-star one. Let's grab it. Now we're starting to clear some chapters. this check can be kind to me sometimes, but it has been a while. Not this time. Oh, what? No gun. That's what I was hoping for. 3 on the dot. On the dot, baby. On the dot. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for. Oops. Sloppy, sloppy. Yeah, that's enough. We're fine. Alright, so if I do this... It's cooked on the next turn here, yeah. That's good. That's what we want. I'm not sure why I'm doing this without Watt. Whatever. I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm beating a life from here. Too much on my mind. I apologize. Play my music. I mean, this should have the same effect. Yep. More you know. Should run a owl block here. Never know. See if they're immune or not. Nope. So what does this guy do now? Just attack by himself? Yeah. Blech. Alright. Should be cooked on the next turn, actually. Because I got my snowman doll, and then we got Bombette doing her thing. Uh-oh, what? I guess whatever. It's fine. That's fine. Actually, yeah, we gotta knock them off of there. I'm making these boss fights take longer than they need to. God damn. Ooh, my goodness. That 1.5 booster really juices you up. Alright. So we have a plan. I still can't believe I don't have a single... 2 hours in, I don't have a single key for Chapter 2. That's insane. I'm gonna assume at least one of them has to be in there. But you never know, they might all be in Chapter 3. They might all be in top of Blubba's Castle or deeper in the volcano. Or God forbid the Lantern Ghost has one. And we have the sewers still, to be fair. A few checks there. A couple obscure ones. We got Dolly, which I forgot to mark, and we have Artifact. And when we clear Chapter 5, we have the Volcano Vase and the Hungry Yoshi. Okay. Goddamn Z button. Yikes. Expensive, expensive, expensive. Yeah, we'll put it on, fuck it. Let's get moving. Now we just gotta get damage dodge on. Not damage dodge, what the... Or no, yeah, the, dodge master. The other one where we're dodging it. Huh? Okay, so where are my buyable? I know there's one in Chapter 5. This one, there was another one here. Maybe it was Chapter 1? Might have been Chapter 1. So we might... We're going to that fight first anyway. Let me just check here. Yep, not here. Okay. At this rate, so 5's probably going to be our last clear at this rate. Interesting seed. To say the least. Alright. This should not take long. Should only take 2 turns, actually. I don't even think I needed to do that. Still like to get this done in under 2.5 here. Possible, it's a stretch, but it's possible. Okay, dolly check. Nope. I do have one other check here, though. Just now remembering that. Leave no stone unturned at this rate with the amount of Chapter 2 keys we have left. Fuck you. Yeah, those star pieces were important. So many letters. Just constant. Also, I didn't do those other 4 blocks yet, did I? No, I did not. I have to do that, too. I have to go back here, because this is where my star pieces are, or shooting stars are. I can't think straight. I was positive there was some to buy here. I was right. Let's do it. This seed is taking a little bit longer than I would have thought. Some of that being my fault, of course, but still. These 3 on the way back. It's probably just the extra, you know, checking these things does take time. Even though I did eliminate 2 chapters, you'd figure that would at least eliminate 20 minutes each, which I guess that is going to be the case. Assuming I finish at like 2:30, 2:40-ish. Normally I finish at like the 3:20-ish range. So that tracks, I guess. Star pieces everywhere. Yeah, in hindsight, knowing what I know about the randomizer, I should not have gone Chapter 5 first. Definitely should have gone elsewhere. You know what? I should have got those other 3 on the way through, because there was no reason otherwise for me to go back here. So now I have to do those other 4 blocks first. Do that. Yeah. I mean, the entrance is right out here, so whatever. I'm gonna warp back and use dictionary. Check dictionary, I should say. And then we're gonna head up Chapter 3. As far as we can go, and hope we get that 3rd key along the way. Well, I got a jar of dirt. I don't need a jar of dirt, but I have a jar of dirt. And that's shocking to me that Hold the phone here. Let's not be forgetful. It's one more check I can do. Okay. Let's check dictionary and then get a move on here. God damn. Getting close time-wise here. I can't afford to lose sleep as always. There we go. We finally got one. Holy moly. That's crazy. Paracarry turn in anything good? Yeah, kinda. It's actually more useful to me since he now has, he can attack aerial enemies. I did check this, right? I did not, apparently. Brains all over the place. Okay, so we're now one key away for Chapter 3, a hammer upgrade for Chapter 5, and 2 keys for Chapter 2. We can't advance in Chapter 3, or excuse me, Chapter 5, so the odds are telling me head to Chapter 3. Clunk. Yeah, I guess you can finish him off here. Goddamn Z button on this controller. Alright. Just coming here with the plan that we had. Yeah, it doesn't. It's kind of inconsequential. run Chapter 3 and pray to the randomizer gods. I don't need that. And I really didn't leave... The only thing out there right now is Big Lantern Ghost and the blooper. I did not leave much out there. So let's see what we can... I believe I did check this. Yeah. We haven't done anything here yet. Is anything a hammer upgrade? Any excuse for me to leave here, essentially. Which would really just be a hammer upgrade or 2 keys. I wouldn't leave for 1 key. Star pieces were a huge, huge theme of this one. With that Jade Raven requirement. What's wrong with me? There we go. Okay. I'm getting somewhere with these keys now. At this point, we've come this far, we might as well explore everything. Because, like, what if the key is passed? What the fuck am I... Jeez. Because, like, what if the key is, like, just past where I find the hammer upgrade or whatever else? If you can avoid running it a second time, you do. At that point, we're already here, we might as well do everything we can here before we leave. Ooh, that's a little closer than I normally do. Don't need cake mix. Okay, that is a Chapter 2 clear. Let's roll the dice here. And hope we get this last tub of key. There's still a decent amount of checks here, it is possible. That's definitely a key we don't need. Because we got the 2 blue ones that we do need. Sure. Okay, wow. I kind of... in hindsight, I should have come here a lot sooner than I did. And my life probably would have been a lot easier in this seat. There's a lot up here. Although it was... I don't think it was until... No, I have had that second key for a while, haven't I? Well, at this point, let's just see if we get the 3rd key while we're here. I wouldn't bet on it at this point, because we still have pretty much all of the runes to check. And like half of the volcano, but hey. Can't hurt to try, we're already up here. Only, I believe, 3 checks left. I think I'll end up going to the volcano first. Because those checks are easier to do. I'm gonna hope I find the key there. And that unlocks more secondary stuff than Chapter 2 would unlock. Gotta make sure we have a cake on us. No fucking shit. Alright. Let's back up the squadron. Let's rock and roll. Let's, I don't know, other Star Fox quotes. Let's do it. Let's run it all. Let's run it all, baby. Run it all. Why did I go in here? I have everything I need. Let's try to get this under 230 if we can. Yeah, whatever. Should have gotten 5 HP in the spike room. I don't know how much invisibility costs here, but oh well. Balls to the wall. Find out before I waste it all. Stop that. Fuck you. That's tough. Wait, why did I... Whatever, I guess we're burning a life shroom. I pushed too much going on, and I'm also an idiot, so I guess we're just burning a life shroom. It's probably the fastest thing to do, honestly. I have replenishable life shrooms. Just keep buying them. He's cooked here. GG's. Don't stick your tongue out at me, mister. That was quite the run we went on there in Hubba's Castle. That was the theme of this one. Like, there was a lot of dead space in certain areas, but when we were on runs, we were on runs. What was it? The jungle was kind to us. The box was not. The deep jungle was not. Chapter 1 was, we got our keys in bunches there, and this was. No, it was a chapter 2. Chapter 2, I think, was kind. It just, everything came in like 5-minute bursts. Okay. Yeah, I think that's our strategy. Has to be. If I can get all or nothing on 2, that's great. Because that is just basically all I can do. Other than that, just load up on all of my repel gels. And life shrooms. Yeah, I got attack items, good. Make it go as quick as possible. Okay. Hello, Satan. Thinking about how much did it cost me to use this damn thing? Damn Z button. 7, yeah, that's just not gonna work. We definitely need to boost our FP one more time somehow. Other than that, that's just the badges we got are the badges we got. That's what we're rolling with. Unless we stumble upon something easy along the way here that doesn't really require much effort to obtain. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the whole family here. That is tragic. I would have loved the whole family on my birthday stream, but it is what it is. That was terrible. There we go. Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, just Paracarry. It's one skilled. I'm not putting too much thought into this. Just gets him or not. I guess I probably should have saved. I said it's inconsequential. This is gonna hurt him, but whatever. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can't straight up can't touch him. That's right. Forgot about that. It's fine. Because he's gonna be toast anyway, so... Didn't really think that part through. I don't have a snowman doll, do I? Nope. Whatever. I wanted to see if I could get the timing for that. It's been so long since I've even had to dodge that. Yeah, we're not going to need any of this going forward, so... Burn it all now. Get it out of my way before I have to sell it later. We should get one more level up in here. How did I get that hammer in there? That was weird. I didn't know you could do that. That's a cutscene. I feel a little out of it tonight, too. I don't know why. Like, it's a birthday stream. I should be more upbeat. But, like... And I love this game to death. It's my favorite game of all time. And every iteration and every mod of it, everything. I kinda just want to play Star Fox at all times right now. I am so amped that he's in that movie tomorrow. I am so happy that they're making... Like, this isn't just like... Oh, we're gonna start marketing Metroid again. Or, we want Pikmin to, like, to appear in every game possible. Like, they put Fox McCloud in the Mario movie and gave him, like, an A-list voice actor. And it appears like this isn't just a cameo, like, he's actually gonna have a role in the movie. Like, this is next level. Like, Star Fox is back in a big way, and I'm so excited about it. It's all I can think about. I love like I've always said, like, right now, Zelda and Metroid are both tied as my top 2 IPs for Nintendo right now. They just are. Zelda, I did not pick up until... Other than my minimal experience with Wind Waker, of course, and the Smash Bros. Experiences with Link, I did not pick up Ocarina of Time until I was 18 or 19, and that's when my Zelda kick started. And then it really took off with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Metroid, that was the teenage years, so much earlier. You know, I was hooked on Metroid Prime 1 before that, but it really started when I got the Prime Trilogy when I was like 14 or 15. But Star Fox is Fox McCloud is an OG. Star Fox is an OG. The, you know, like, I just had my handful of stuff on the N64. Like, the main, like, I played Pokemon then too a little bit as well. But... And I played my, you know, random shovelware games that I love. Bassmaster 2000, Pac-Man Mega Collection. I still gotta open that door. forgot about that. But there was a big three that I dumped the majority of my time into. And those were two that you might commonly think of these days, and one underdog. One person who was big enough then, but turned out to be an underdog. That would be Mario, who's still in my top 5 IPs. Probably comes in at a cool 4 at this point. Then, of course, you'd have Sonic. Comes in at a cool 5 at this point. What was up there? Nothing I care about. And the other one was Fox. Like, those were my OG 3 that I grew up with, essentially. Like, and Fox fell by the wayside. They didn't care about Fox anymore. It was blatantly obvious. And, you know, I mean, the game just didn't sell well, so I get it. But he's back. Like, of all the characters, man, like, of all of them. Like, it's not my inner child is happy. It's not that my inner adult's happy. It's both of them. Both of them are screaming for joy with that reveal. Like, it's all I can think about. I love my boy. I hope the movie does him justice. And even if it doesn't, like, just have him up there to where the point where all of the adults that loved Fox are happy that he's back, and the next generation can get into him, to where you can release that supposed game in the summer and it'll sell at least 1 million. At least. Preferably more, of course, but at least that. Wow, that was a rant. That was a rant and a half. I'm just happy. I love Star Fox so much. It's an underrated series. Star Fox 64 is one of the most underrated hidden gems. Or no, I'm not, sorry, that's different. That's the wrong Star Fox that I'm giving that praise to. Even that's underrated. Like, yeah, like, it's not what a lot of gamers are looking for these days, but, like, whatever. Like, I think more people should give it a shot. Star Fox Assault. One of the most underrated hidden gems in all of gaming. Didn't get a level up there, geez. Okay, well, we're going in with what we got. Star Fox Adventures. I understand the criticisms of that, because it's not the Star Fox formula, but I think it's a good game. Because it is a good game. Objectively speaking, it's a solid video game. Command's not great. Gameplay's alright, it's just DS controls. Everyone knows my thoughts on those, especially when it involves non-stop touchscreen usage. The open-endedness I'm not a fan of. At least I don't think they did it very well. And, not just that, some of the endings actually sucked. Star Fox 2 is really fun, another hidden gem. I mean, considering it never officially released, that's the textbook definition of a hidden gem. Just now realize I'm kind of on pace to set a personal best here. If I really hurry, I don't really care, though. This isn't your typical... People don't really do 5-star blitzes anymore anyway, so I wouldn't even call it... It doesn't matter. But anyway, the original Star Fox, I think, is also a hidden gem. I just kind of can't play it. It's the graphics and the way it moves. Like, just play Star Fox 64. Zero, I cannot speak for, because I've never played it. The game looks gorgeous. The game sounds gorgeous. But at the same time, I never liked the Wii U's gimmick, obviously, since I never owned one. I have a feeling I would enjoy it, but it's not something I would play constantly, like the other games that I love in the series. Let's see. Claim. Anyway, that's enough about my Star Fox obsession. Yeah, we're loaded on everything. Let's do this. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave all of this on for now. We will need Defend Plus for the time being. I kind of think this is just what I'm gonna have to go with anyway. Obviously for Bowser, Defend Plus will come off. Let's do it. Let's get the best time we can. These were my rules. I made them up. I slightly underestimated how long it would take, I guess. Only slightly, though. Putting overworld coins definitely messed with the formula a bit. Although the last time I did a 5-star, I want to say the norm was Season 3 Blitz settings. Which is, I hate. With a passion, with a capital H. I do not like flip panels being involved in the settings. I do not. At all. Let's run this ad now while we're doing the run-up. There we go. Oh, the most gorgeous area in all of video games. I don't even want to know what's up there because I can't afford to buy it anyway. It was Mega Rush, too bad. We're doing the damage we're doing, and that's all there is to it. I could get Close Call on to help me out here. I really wanted to, perhaps. No, we can't. I could get that Flower Saber on, that could help too, but I don't see any scenario where I could. Let's hope this it's probably gonna be 7 scaled. I would be shocked if it wasn't. It's usually how this works for me. Yeah, I think it is. 7 was 7 scaled. Shocking, I know. Look here, I believe that's vanilla. Yeah, so 7 was 7 scaled. Can't draw it up any better. Luckily, it's going to get me that level up, though. Hell yeah. And I think I'm going to have to dump it. There's badges I want to put on. But right now, this is what I need. I need that FP. Why am I going back to save? Am I stupid? Let's just do what we do here. I'm gonna do it. Screw it. Nice, nice. So that means I can take one more of those. Burn the life shroom, not the repel gel, of course. Alright, got through that phase quickly. Keep chiseling away at him. It's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna try to set up something ballsy here. Not here, but against Bowser. Yes, that's clutch. That is clutch, ladies and gentlemen. That is clutch. That's how we do it. We're gonna have to set it up right now before I forget and do something stupid. And I guess this is the time to use this. Or save it. No, use it. Use it. Use it now. I have a hunch. I've been known to be wrong before. Oh, yeah, on this phase, I think the damage dodge is still beneficial. More beneficial. Yeah. Second phase. That's where the plan comes in. Don't worry, Peach, I'll get you down from there. Oh, that would have required me to defend it. For that plan to make sense. Because then I could have taken one more hit. That's what I was going for. Tough scene. Let's hope we can get him here. He isn't healed here. Ah, haha, okay. Cool. How about that? We're gonna level up here, so let's get him on one turn. Alright. I have a plan. And it's my birthday. Today's my day. Well, tomorrow's my day. Whatever. I have a plan of exactly how I want to do this. And that's exactly how it's getting done. And either way, if it doesn't get done that way, I have the life shrooms to last. But I have a plan to do something really not stupid, because again, it won't cost me. I have the life shrooms to recover after that and deal with his heals. I think it's pretty obvious what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use my badge, close call, the Lord's badge, to win this for me. I don't think with the damage I'm doing, 3 repel gels are enough. I am going to rely on the Lord's badge to save my ass and hope that I just skip his heals, essentially. Because if there's one time where luck takes over and I actually win, It is with the close call badge. Any other example where like random number generators or luck is involved in life, I typically lose. Whatever damage we can here. Tough scene. Damn Z button. Yeah, I'll start using one of my other controllers. This one I've definitely worn out. Turns out, aftermarket junk on Amazon is not made as well as OEM. You know, again, say what you want about, you know, talking about gaming lately is a cesspool. It's just hell on earth. But like, outside of Joy-Cons, Nintendo controllers hold up. Other than some minor stick drift occasionally, which you just go on the GameCube controller or on the N64 controller and it fixes it. Their controllers hold up incredibly well. My controllers over there, they still work like I just got them. Every single one of them, and they've had years upon years, and I was, once again, I played a lot of video games. That gray and purple, the gray and the purple N64 controllers, they got mileage on them. The two purple GameCube controllers, or no, the one purple one, and actually no, the other purple one has decent mileage too, just not as much. And the black one, wherever I have that one, they got mileage on them. And they still work like I just bought them. Okay. So that's interesting. Fuck it, here we go. I forget what point he heals at. Y'all saw that, right? Ah. No, you didn't, because my power just flashed off. That's cool. Let me pause that for a sec. On now, come on, come back on. Come back on. That's coming, it's coming. Come on, come back. I don't know if she's coming back. Pause this, hold on a sec. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make this abundantly clear. Not even a power outage can stop us. Not even a power outage can stop us. Let's do this. Hope let's not forget the plan here. I did not think we were coming back. Look at that. I thought we were out for the count. think we're gonna need a little bit of help from the Lord's badge here. Okay. It's gonna be close. I could have easily done this in under 230. I just made, like, I want to say, like, 2 boneheaded decisions. Like, I should not have gone into Chapter 5 when I did, because knowing the rules of the randomizer, that's just not... That would have been the last one I would have cleared, and it technically was the last one I got access to clearing. Other than that key in Chapter 3. That's huge. I think that's going to do it for us. Ass. Doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter. Well, he might heal here. I'm not sure how that works. Nope, no heal. Doesn't matter. GG's, Bowser. You know what? I think I know how I want to end this today. Is Goombario strong enough to finish him off? No. That's tough. What, my friend? You will do the honors as always. If only I had a Fire Flower for that one. GG's, Bowser. Not even a power outage could stop me. Take a seat. Yeah, so it basically just went live again, it looks like. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Not even a power outage could stop me. Nice try, Bowser. Nice try. Play my music, Luigi. Alright, well, on that note, at risk of another power outage or something else bad happening, I'm gonna say it again. Happy birthday to me, I guess. I'll hit the big 3-1 tomorrow. God, I'm old. And the thing I'm looking forward to the most is seeing a talking fox in a Mario movie, so... And I wouldn't change that for the world. So, on that note, I'm going to bed again before something else bad happens. This was the yearly birthday stream. Didn't have time to really plan it or do anything elaborate this year. It's like I said, it's between weddings coming up, least of my concerns, holiday weekend, moving someone into my house. What was the other? There's something else. Oh yeah, housework that I'm now planning, and it's just too much. Just threw this rule set together and did it. Screw it, you know? Because why not? Am I right? Why not? So, on that note, yeah. One more stream for this week. Gonna be Thursday, Kirby Air Riders. With the, I believe it's a boss battle event. Some of those control pretty janky, but I think it'll be really, really fun. Anything that's a city trial event is fun. And then next week, like I said, with how busy I am, I may need to cut one stream out, which would probably be that Monday stream I'm trying to do, if anything. But I should still be able to roll with Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then also the following Sunday. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm off to bed. Shout out to y'all. Saw quite a few people pop in here and there. Y'all are awesome, and I'll see you Thursday. Peace out.